Welcome to the 80s.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey. G'day, g'day, everyone.
Just check that everything's sorted. Good afternoon, good evening, or good morning. It's morning for us. Welcome into Tuesday's Trivia.
Welcome to our choice trivia.
Hey, Turbo Fish. Hey, Dan. Draft Horse Diva. Tony's Time. Conklin. Welcome in.
Welcome, welcome, everyone. Today is Tuesday Trivia, and today's theme is Back to the 80s.
Just doing a little bit of movement over here. Hey, New Jersey. Hey, Deep in the Woods. Oh, that reminds me.
We've got a special little board done now.
Just off screen. I don't know whether the light will. No. There we go. They're our last two winners, Deep in the Woods and Conklin. There we go.
There we go. That's our last two winners, and that's the champion board. When we get a few more names up on that.
Conklin says, a totally awesome designer fashions. Oh my God. Hey, Laura. Okie dokie.
Thanks, everyone, for coming on in.
My Bengals.
Oh, Bengals. Sing us a Bengals song.
The only one I know is Eternal Flame.
Off you go.
Say my name.
Sun shines through the rain.
A whole lifetime waiting. But do you feel the pain?
Do you feel the pain? Am I only dreaming? Is this burning an eternal flame?
So you sing it so much better than me.
Say my name. Sun shines through the rain.
Zach and Jen, welcome in. And I saw what you posted on Twitter. It finally arrived.
Jack and Zen got their package.
My
Woohoo.
bracelets are falling off, so I'll just take them off for now.
Finally.
Hey, Minik. Who else? That's it for now. And then we've got our lucky number on the back wall again. So we'll do that at halftime.
All right, more giveaways.
The special little number is in that, and I don't want to know about it until halftime. Dude.
Halftime, change sides. I feel a bit like a tennis player with my sweatbands on, like John McEnroe. That was in, I tell you, it was inside the line. Are you blind?
We had so much fun putting it together, and it like brought back the memories of when we were growing up in the 80s. Now, we met in the 80s, 1989.
Right at the end of the 80s we met.
So that gives you an indication of how long we've been together.
And I used to wear my hair like this back then.
You did?
Yeah, it was all teased up.
And I used to crimp my hair, and it was really, really bottle blonde.
Hey, Laurie.
Thanks, Tony.
With these glasses on, I feel a little bit like Randy the Macho Man Savage. Yeah, you're going to pay when you get in that ring with me, Hulk Hogan. You're going to pay when you meet Randy the Macho Man Savage, see?
So, as you can see, we had so much fun putting it together. And Faron, our youngest, he said, did you really dress like that in the 80s?
He wasn't real impressed. He said, you did not.
He said, oh, I don't like your hair, Mum. I said, yeah, well, that's how we used to do it in the 80s. Hey,
Hey, Simon's in here. You just missed the Randy the Macho Man Savage impersonation, Si.
So we used to tease our hair up, and like Grant had a mullet, and he used to tease it all up in the front, and had holy shirt, didn't you? He had ripped holes in his shirt, so he was sort of punkish, rebellish. You were.
Tight black jeans and pointy shoes.
Yeah.
That was towards the end of the 80s, though.
Yeah, and I used to just wear a black shirt, tartan skirt, And remember those shoes, those kung fu shoes? They were the black kung fu shoes.
They're like slippers or house shoes, really, but everyone used to wear them everywhere.
Hey, Pickerick. Hey, Copenhagen.
Like Bruce Lee's kung fu shoes.
Yes, yeah. And then the socks pulled up a little bit, just setting your own trend. Oh, awesome, Tony's time. Okay, so the lucky number prizes will be
Hey, Lena.
Hey, Lena.
Hey, we sent your stuff off already too, Lena. We did it that next day after the trivia. So that's on its way already. So
that's the lucky door prize, sort of lucky number prize that we'll do at halftime. And then the overall trivia winner of today will get a little 80s koala. Should wear that. We go, I'll wear it. And a sticker.
Oh, what sort of sticker is that? That's awesome.
A Simple Joy.
That's totally choice.
And
I would even go as far as to say that's tubular, dude.
Little magnet that's got Aboriginal colours, a kangaroo. And then we've got the card and a little badge. So that will be the overall winner prize. Just stick that back over there. It just varies, I think, Conklin, the different lengths and the different styles. Hey, just me, welcome in. And we have 80s cups. This is a Mario cup. It's heat related. So when you put heat in, the design comes up. My coffee's cold at the moment. And Grant's got Pac-Man. And same thing, it's heat related. When he has heat in his cup, the little Pac-Man arrives with all the little dots. Cowabunga! So thank you everybody for joining us. We're just waiting for Grant to come back. You right, babe?
Right.
So did you open your package, Jen and Zach? Hey, Tara, welcome in. Out, Lil. You okay now? You right now?
Yeah.
Do you want some water?
I had some, that's right.
Okay. Okay, nope, not yet.
Pour some sugar on me.
Collette, your hair reminds me of Boy George and Madonna mixed together. Well, they were both my favourite when I was growing up. Boy George, I absolutely loved, and Madonna and Michael Jackson. They were my three best.
I remember right back then when I met you, you were like a virgin. Ooh, touched for the very first time. Like a virgin.
Hey, little Megan, welcome.
I feel your heartbeat next to mine.
These are my favorite outfits so far in the Simple Joys Trivia Live. I think
I just can't help feeling like Randy Macho Man Savage with these glasses on. When I get you in the ring, you're gonna pay. See, I'm gonna get you and destroy you.
Right, you come in. Hey, Fried Bologna, welcome in.
Girls, they wanna have fun.
He actually had it on last night, and he put it in like a ponytail at the back to mold it, sort of thing.
To train my mullet. And teased up the top.
And then last night I had all my hair in plaits, so it was all crimpy and frizzy for today.
Where it's teased the worst right there, I used to do that to my hair every day for years.
Yeah.
It's amazing it managed to stay on. That's what I was saying to Collette. Back then, we were so young back then, you could get a haircut and get a new hairstyle every few months. Your hair would grow that quick.
Yeah. Looking back in photos, like the different, like from those 10 years, our hairstyles changed so drastically. I had blonde when I met you. I went brown halfway through with a brown bob. And then by the end of the 80s, I had long burgundy hair with a perm.
My hair used to be about this long at the back too.
Yeah. So the different styles of that era, it seemed to last for a long time, and it was a very colourful.
Looking back at all the 80s stuff last night, things look really boring now.
Yeah.
Collette was saying we should wear this into. We live in a rural area and there's only a small little country town. Collette was saying we should wear it into the little town.
But that's because you were dancing. And he said, we should wear it into town and you sit across the road and I'll start jogging on the spot and film people's reaction.
Because I did have a shirt on, that little shorts, and I was wearing all my sweatbands, jogging on the spot with my big belly.
So as you can see, we had fun with it. Okay, we might get started.
Yeah, because I want to break it up a bit. There's definitely going to be a bit of chatting amongst this for sure, because the memories are coming back as I look at the questions. So we better get a start on it.
Okay, hi Laurie. Sorry if I've missed anybody.
Yeah, I haven't been looking at text. It's a little bit hard through me louvered glasses.
She said he feels like a peeping Tom.
Looking through blinds.
Looking through somebody's blinds. Awesome, thanks.
I'll just give a quick rundown of the wall before we start. I love the wall being decorated for the theme. So we've got up that corner the old board game Operation. One of my old Super Nintendo games. I've got a stack of them. I've got all retro game systems that I've collected over the years. So that's Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt, BMX gloves. I thought of you when I found them in the shed, Simon. I was going through my old boxes in my hoard in the shed, and I found a pair of BMX gloves. I thought, I wonder how many people overseas ever got to see Nicole Kidman in the BMX Bandits. Luigi, Super Mario Brothers, Donkey Kong, Space Invaders, videotapes, Ghosts. I won these Ghosts from a claw machine a couple of months ago. Pac-Man, the old Rubik's Cube. Zach collects them. He's got heaps of different Rubik's Cubes. One of my old Archie comics. I loved Archie. I've got heaps of Archie comics. Fraggle Rock. Collette loved Fraggle Rock, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
An old Mad magazine. That was the Top Gun edition. Another Ghost. And my Super Nintendo, one of my controllers. And that's about it. So I hope you like looking at all that stuff.
Hey Cheryl, and he went looking for my Cabbage Patch doll, but she's buried in a box, so we didn't actually get to her.
Couldn't find her. What's her name?
Phyllis.
Phyllis.
Yes, it was on her birth certificate because in I think it was 1985. I got my Cabbage Patch. I got her for my birthday and opened her up.
Oh,
and
that's so bizarre because that's only like 4 or 5 years before we met.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
wow. That sounds weird.
And her name was Phyllis Diana, and she had a tooth.
Yeah, one tooth.
One tooth, and she was so adorable.
Little did we know years later we'd have one tooth.
Okay.
Might as well jump. Go ahead and jump. Now I've got all the 80 songs running through me head.
No powdered sugar and a rolled up 100 bill to represent. We were only little back then, Conklin.
Talcum powder. That was our powder back then. Talcum.
I used to make you know, those dolls that used to feed. Well, I think they were baby borns or something like a baby born.
Conklin's got one of them dolls where you stick something in his mouth.
I used to make up a paste. It was talcum powder and water and feed it to one of our dolls because we didn't have those special baby born ones that came with the food. Hey, Mark, welcome in.
Thank you very much, everyone who's come in. If I missed anyone, which is quite a few, thank you very much for joining us.
Hey, Annie Confetti, sorry about your headache coping alone. Hope it sorts itself out.
The theme is obviously 80s. It's a choice theme.
Hey, DK, hopefully your package comes soon. Everybody else's is start to arrive.
Hey, Cheryl.
Okay, let's start.
Okay, let's do it. We'll get a start on this trivia. If you haven't joined us for trivia before, it's real easy. We ask questions and you just type in the comments the answer and we'll do the first 3 answers tonight.
Yep.
Okay.
First 3.
Yeah, first 3.
You're going to make me work.
I'm going to make you work.
You're going to make me work for it.
I'm going to make you sweat.
I need my mouse then to slow chat.
Pump up the jam. Yo, Salt and Pepper's here.
And just a reminder, make sure you hit live chat. I didn't hit live chat last week, so I missed a couple of things. So hopefully it's all sorted now.
We actually went back and had a look and I missed something last week, Conklin.
Yes, and I'm sorry.
But that's all right.
That's all right.
It's all good. And I was saying, just type in your answer. I don't need exact spelling. It doesn't matter if there's spelling mistakes, as long as you have a good go at it and I know what you're trying to say. Just don't abbreviate it into letters or half words. Okay?
And most importantly, have fun with it. Hey, Mr.
So
Mac.
the first 3 correct answers on our screen get a point each. And at the end of the trivia night, we add up all the points and we send a prize from Australia.
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so the main thing is to have fun, join in, and let's do it.
Okay, question number.
Everybody cut loose, put loose, kick off your Sunday shoes. Oh, please, Louise, hold me up to my knees. Everybody cut, everybody cut. Let's do it.
Okay. Number 1. Which 1980s U.S. president survived as an assassination attempt?
Survived an assassination attempt. Hey, Mr. Mach.
Which 1980s U.S. president survived assassination attempt? Okay.
Hey, Trixie's in here too. I haven't seen Trixie in a little bit. Anyone wants to check out Trixie's video? She's got a video tasting Vegemite from a while back that I love.
Trixie, you want to help with scores?
No way. That's your job. I'm just here for fun.
Okay, so first 3 on our screen was fried bologna, Trixie Cat, and Psy. So they all get 1 point each.
Dad Leopard, pour some sugar on me.
Hey, better late than never.
You right, baby?
Yeah.
Got a frog in your throat. It's the 80s. It has to be Kermit.
Or how about a Ninja Turtle?
Somewhere you'll find it. The rainbow connection. The lovers. The dreamers and me.
La 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 la. Okay. Which royal couple married in the 80s? And that was huge. Huge.
It was massive here in Australia. I imagine it was even bigger in England and UK. And it had to be covered in America too.
It stopped
the nation. And the size of that train on that wedding dress.
I know.
Went on for blocks.
Okay. Hoping.
Charles and Diana.
Got 1.
Yes, of course it was. Prince Charles and Lady Diana.
And no Trixie.
Simon's from the UK. Is Melissa in here tonight? She's from the UK.
No, she's not in just yet. And congratulations to the royal family for the new addition to their baby. Also.
Yes, we'll have to go to the baby shower.
Yes.
And I reckon we'll wear
I
this.
think my invitation's in the mail.
Must be. I got mine already.
Okay.
Come and wet the baby's head.
Hey, Tammy, welcome in.
Hey, Tammy's in.
And DPK, welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Okay, number 3. We're only just beginning, so you got time to participate.
80 stuff on the back wall. Collette just wants to have fun. And I was born to walk alone, walking down the only road I've ever known.
Okay, what TV show portrayed the lives of performing arts high school students back in the 80s?
Ah, a school of performing arts students. You can't even sing the theme song or we'll just give it away.
Trixie.
Trixie's up on the board. Simon's there with fame. For anyone that doesn't know Simon Watts absolutely loves the 80s. He does a lot of 80s flashbacks on his vlogs. I love his vlogs. Tuck Shop. I don't think they called it Tuck Shop in America, the lunch canteen at the school. But in Australia,
they call it a cafeteria.
Yeah. In Australia, we called it the Tuck Shop when I was a kid, and he used to get in a little brown bag, and he has lots of treats. I love the things Simon pulls out.
Awesome. Well done. Everybody guessing fame, but we only take the 3 first answers on our screen.
Come on, darling, you can sing Fame for us.
I want to live forever.
I want to learn how to fly. Fame.
There we go. Okay, what was Madonna's first big screen role?
Screen role.
What movie did she appear in? Her first movie.
I remember seeing this. Don't say it when someone puts it up. We'll give a few people a chance to guess.
No.
So it was a movie.
Yes.
And there's a couple up there already.
Half right. So I got it.
Trixie's got it.
She said Suddenly, Susan.
Ah, very close.
Very close. That's what I said.
I'll pay that.
Okay. Well, then it's Trixie, Fried, and Cy.
Yeah, Desperately Seeking Susan. She wore the rag twirled up as a headband, eh?
Yeah.
Wasn't as pretty as mine.
No. Desperately Seeking Susan. Okay, number 5. How does the Golden Girls theme song start? You're just trying to work it out.
I think it's 5 words.
How does the Golden Girls theme song start?
It's the first 5 words we're after.
Well done, Trixie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, maybe it's 6 words. No, thank you is 1 word.
Yeah. Need one. And the couch.
There's a few up there now. Thank you for being a friend.
I said the conch.
What?
The conch shell.
The conch.
The conch shell.
Hey.
I'll put a C in.
Oh, for the couch family.
Yeah, I put a conch shell.
The conch family. They've really come out of their shell lately.
Yeah, if the stream's lagging, make sure you hit refresh. F5 does the same.
F5 on the keyboard. If you're on a mobile, just quickly go out and come back in. Anything to just refresh that stream and try and catch up on the lag. So I'll just ramble on for a minute and give you time to do that. If you want to try and catch up in case you got lag, I'll just keep talking like this for as long as I can.
So I can't speak. Everybody's saying thank you for being a friend.
Thank you for being a friend. Our cups too.
I mentioned them when you went walkabout.
The coffee's gone cold, so the little Pac-Man and the ghost and everything have disappeared.
Hey, and Puppy Breath, welcome.
I reckon that should have been a question. I don't think it is in the questions. Name the ghosts on Pac-Man.
We've done it before.
Inky, Binky, Stinky, and Blinky. Or
and Clyde.
And Clyde.
And Clyde.
Yeah.
You're fine to lurk. Lurk away.
Lurk. We don't mind lurkers. As long as you've got a smile on your face while you're lurking, we're happy.
Yeah. Okay, number 6. What was the name of the funky van Scooby-Doo and friends rode in? What was the name of the Scooby-Doo van?
The Scooby-Doo van. You say van?
You want a Scooby snack?
Like, let's hop in the van, Scoob.
Oh, Trixie's up with her 80s trivia.
Trixie's on fire.
She's been studying. Okay, so we got Trixie, Fried, and Minute.
And the answer, of course, was the Mystery Machine.
Okay, just a reminder, hit live chat for in the moment.
Just to spread it out tonight, we're taking the first 3 correct answers on the screen instead of just the first answer. So that'll give everyone a lot more chances. The first 3, and that also accounts for a bit of lag and gives anyone that's come in second and third a chance also.
Hey, Bleach just changed his name. Mike's changed his name.
To
Mike's
Bleach
Garage.
PC Garage. Cool. The Shaggin' Wagon. Yeah, we used to call the Shaggin' Wagon panel vans.
Yeah.
Back in the 80s, we had panel vans that we used to call the Shaggin' Wagons.
Hey, Vov, welcome. Oh, it's V Hoff. I said Vov. Sorry.
Oh, it's the Hoff.
She says, hello, new here. Welcome in.
Welcome, welcome. Everyone's welcome here. Pull up a seat. If you want to have a go at the trivia, join in. Everyone's free to jump in.
I've got my 80s koala on me.
And the first 3 correct answers get a point. And at the end of them all, we'll add up the points and we post out prizes all over the world to anyone who wants them.
Yeah. Okay, number 7. Which all-girl group had 80s in the 80s? Number 1 hit with Walk Like an Egyptian.
Walk like an Egyptian.
And Eternal Flame.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Which all-girl group in the 80s had number 1 hits with Walk Like an Egyptian and Eternal Flame?
Is this burning an eternal flame?
Okay, so it was Trixie, Fried, and Conklins. What? That was a good band.
Bananarama.
Also, Conklins, Bananarama, and we got Psy with 1. And like that was so awesome. I loved the 80s music. Absolutely loved it. It's got nothing on today's music.
And they didn't have to be plastic or super good looking.
No.
Yeah.
It's a shame too, because all of them are dying. A lot of the 80s people that...
Way to put a damper on it, baby.
No.
I love the 80s music, but they're all dying.
Well, you look at Prince, George Michael.
Is George Michael gone?
Yes.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
So you just, it's just sad. Okay. Bringing it back.
Now, if everyone's totally depressed, it's all right because some of them are still alive.
Yeah.
Not for long, though.
Stop.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Okay, in the board game Operation, which is on the wall there,
Operation.
which item was extracted from the throat area? You go beep,
Yeah,
beep.
you used to get a little pair of tweezers, metal tweezers, and they had metal outline around the things you had to pull out. And if you hit the edge, his nose would light up, eh? Oh, good guess, but it wasn't the wishbone.
Hey, Jennifer. Not the wishbone. So,
Jennifer Twynham.
not the wishbone.
No. It was in the neck.
In the
right
neck.
about there where that lump is.
Okay. The couch.
Hey, we got.
I think that's supposed to be Adam.
Laura got spell correct.
I'll take that, Laura.
An Axel apple. I'm pretty sure that had to be spell correct. Okay, so I was in first for that.
Predictive text got Laura, but that's all right. We know exactly what you were trying to type.
I knew Simon would be up there tonight with the 80s trivia.
Hey, Pitbull Mum, welcome in.
Welcome in, anyone we've missed. Thanks for joining us.
Now, if the stream lags, just refresh and hopefully you can catch up. Okay, who had an 80s #1 hit with Come a Chameleon?
Come a chameleon.
Red, gold, and green.
Red, gold, and green.
He's actually doing hosting our
he's
Australian Voice.
One of the judges on the Australian Voice.
Pretty.
Hey, my hairdo feels a bit fishy, bub. Because it's a mullet.
I will take Boy George also. Because he was the lead.
Boy George was the lead singer in the Culture Club.
Okay.
And the winners from last week, I think we mentioned earlier, but your prizes are already posted off. So they're well on their way.
That was Lina.
Yep.
And Zoe Small got the lucky number.
Cool. For anyone who hasn't been here before, we've just started doing lucky numbers at halftime. So in the envelope up on the wall, where is it? There?
Yep.
In there's a lucky number between 1 and 100. And the first one to guess that at halftime, not now, at halftime we'll ask, and the first one to guess that gets a prize.
And just a reminder that the winners of each trivia go in for a playoff in, I think we'll do a month's time. So we've got 4.
The Champions Playoff.
And so far we've got Deep in the Woods and our Conklin, and we need another 2 over the next 2 weeks. And they'll do up a thing, and then they'll play for a bigger prize. If
Deep or Conklin happen to win in the next 2 weeks, do we do the second in line, or do we just wait until
they normally pass?
No, I mean for the champion.
Oh, we'll work that out.
Okay.
We'll iron out the details
Cross that bridge
as we
if
go.
we come to it.
We just need to get through to we get to them.
Okay, let's do it.
A new car.
A new car. You get a car. You get a car. Everybody gets a Matchbox car.
Yes, name your car. We'll get to your Matchbox car.
Hot Wheels.
A little Porsche.
Yeah.
We saw a little Porsche yesterday. Wasn't a Porsche?
No,
it was so tiny. It looked like a
Stuart Little's
car.
It was just a little convertible, but it was so tiny.
Yeah. What hairstyle? I don't know that word. Can you say that word for me?
I've got to look through my lubers. Where is it?
It starts with S.
What hairstyle was synonymous with the 80s?
Oh,
I just said it a couple of minutes ago. So it was a male's hairstyle, mainly. I saw some unattractive women with it occasionally. But yeah, what hairstyle was synonymous with the 80s?
Right.
Heaps of right answers coming in.
And then
The off the shag. It was a little bit like shag carpet at the top. Used to do this every morning, rub my hair around and tease it up. I look like a real 80s rock star.
Grant's wearing it.
Yeah. Go ahead and jump.
Okay.
I'm just a gigolo, and everywhere I go, people know the part I was playing.
What did the license plate on the DeLorean in Back to the Future spell out?
This is a little bit trickier.
What did the license plate on the DeLorean Back to the Future spell out?
What was written on the DeLorean's number plate?
Well done. I would never have guessed that unless
He is on fire.
I wouldn't have never known that unless I Googled it. Just amazing. Oh, look. I got it too.
And Mike knew it. Awesome.
You didn't know it either,
Bleachers,
did you?
I didn't know that one. I'd forgotten it.
Okay, so we got Cy, Laura, and Bleached.
We're going back. Back where, Doc? Back to the future.
Okay. 88 miles per hour. Oh, welcome in, Aussie Mark Drones.
Aussie Mark Drones, cool. Haven't seen you in ages, mate. Thanks for coming in.
He said he loved the 80s. He got married then
Awesome.
in the 80s.
I met a pretty special girl in the 80s too.
On the back end of the 80s. Okay. What are the colours of a Rubik's Cube?
I reckon if Zach's in here from the Couch family, he should know this one. And I want all the colours at once. So there's going to be 6 colours, obviously, because there's 6 sides. And go! So 6 colours. I want them all together. And let's see who can be the first 3 in with the right answer.
Blue, red, yellow. Blue, red. Missing 2, Cy. There needs to be 6 colours. Red, green, yellow, white, blue, orange.
That's it.
That's Trixie.
Trixie's first in.
Okay, I have to slow the screen
Slow the
because
chat.
I have to
Manic was so close, she just missed 1.
Zach got it.
I would have expected Zach to get it. Zach's got heaps of really cool Rubik's Cubes. If anyone hasn't seen Zen and Jack before, they're the Couch family. And
that was a hard one.
They do a live stream that's really worth going to have a look at too. Nice American couple.
Okay, so the colours were red, orange, yellow, green, blue, white. So we needed 6 colours because there's 6 sides to a Rubik's Cube.
And there we go. There's mine. I did the donut.
Orange.
In the 80s, I had a Rubik's Cube and I was really impressed because I could do the donut and the letter H and the letter T.
You need to scooch over.
Sometimes 2 full colour sides, and that was about it.
Okay. Number 13. What was the name?
Mike, I tried to eat a Rubik's Cube once.
Our son can do the Rubik's Cube. Griffin, he doesn't live at home, but he can do it fine.
Yeah, there's a trick to it.
Hey, G.
Thanks, Grace.
Deep in the woods, threw it across the room. Whoops, I lost my pen
I
lid.
used to pull it all apart, pull all the
I used to peel the
little
stickers
squares
off.
Pull the squares apart, put it back together the right way.
What was the name of David Hasselhoff talking car in Knight Rider? See, our Conklin did what I used to do.
Yeah.
What was the name of David Hasselhoff talking car in Knight Rider?
The Hoff. You should get this one, the Hoff, the Hoff.
And so we got Cy.
And of course it was Kit. Oh, fried bologna was being super specific. Kit 2000.
And Turbofish.
And now the year 2000's been and gone by 18 years. Wow.
So Kit.
Well, back in the 80s, the year 2000 seemed like distant future, didn't it?
Yes.
Never even imagined being in the new millennium back then.
Okay, just excuse us for a minute.
Hey, that's unusual.
That's an F111 because today is
Anzac
Anzac Day here. So that was for a display. They go around to all the little towns, the F-111s, and fly over for the fallen soldiers through Anzac Day. Anzac Day is?
Well, Anzac stands for Australian New Zealand Army Corps.
Yeah.
So it was originally started for the Anzacs to commemorate them, but it, quickly evolved into this day we commemorate all of our fallen soldiers from all of the war efforts over the years.
Yeah, so they flew over us. So they'll go on to the next town now and fly over their memorial, and all the little towns all over Australia celebrate.
Exactly. That's lest we forget.
Yes.
Puppy Breath's got the.
Yeah,
the line used at the end of the Anzac poem.
Yes, like Veterans Day here. Yes. Yep, so that was an F-111.
Yeah, we never hear planes here. It's really unusual for us to hear a plane, and that was a big F-111. Yeah.
Okay, so today's a public holiday. We normally have a public holiday for Anzac Day. Okay, we'll continue now. I just had to stop.
That's why the boys are home from school too.
Yes, the boys are home too from school. Okay, number 14. Who was the female Prime Minister of England throughout the 80s?
The Iron Lady was her nickname. She was a hard-looking woman too.
Who was the female Prime Minister of England throughout the 80s? Well done. So we got fried bologna with Margaret Thatcher, with Margaret Thatcher, and Annie.
Fried bologna must have really good internet connection, because he typed out the whole name, Margaret Thatcher, and still got first.
Yeah, and Annie Confetti.
We know internet connection and speed has got a bit to do with it too. There's a lot of people know the right answers. Obviously, they're coming in, but just can't be the first few on the board.
Hey, JJ.
Hey, JJ. Welcome in, mate.
I don't know how. I hope that didn't blow people's speakers or anything, because that was loud.
It sounded a bit loud here, so it must have come through the speaker too.
Yeah. People are saying, wow, that was awesome. Okay.
The F-111s were really a big part of our Air Force throughout the years, and then they got decommissioned and they stopped making them, but they still use them for air shows.
Yeah. My father used to work on the F-111s. Okay, we're approaching half time.
Ooh, that means lucky number time. Hey, my wig's moving up, and I just realised my forehead looks about a foot long.
Yeah, it was really loud.
Yeah, sorry about that. I wasn't expecting it. We never get planes here.
No. As soon as I heard it coming, I knew what it was for. Okay, where were Willis and Arnold in different strokes?
What you talking about, Willis?
Originally.
Sorry for interrupting, Collette there. Say it again for him.
Where were Willis and Arnold in different strokes from originally?
I was so tempted to do it again.
I know you were. That's why I took a breath.
Specifically, what part of the city? I don't know. Here we would call it a suburb. I'm not sure.
Originally, before they went
to the penthouse with Mr. Drummond, they came from this rundown area. Back in the 80s, it would have been like the projects, I guess.
Starts with H. JJ.
All right, JJ's first in. I was going to give you a clue. The Globetrotters came from there. The basketball players.
And Tony's time.
Tony's time is up on the board.
And fried.
And fried bologna, Joe.
Okay, so they came from Harlem.
Harlem
Globetrotters.
I remember the Gilligan's Island episode where Harlem Globetrotters come to the island. You remember that?
Yeah. Hey, sis. She says, hey, guys, looking good. Well, hey, Caesar Salas. Welcome. Okay, so that's half time.
Half time.
Okay, so I'll do a quick tally.
Half time, change sides.
So far, we've got Fried on 9, Trixie on 9, Cy on 8, Coping Alone on 1, New Jersey on 2, The Couch Family on 4, Manek on 1, Laura on 2, Deep on 1, Lina on 1. I called him Den, so that's Girardin.
Say what?
Girardin or something like that, I think his name is. Bleached on 1, Aussie on 1, Turbo on 1, Annie Confetti on 1, John Jacobs on 1, and Tony's Time on 1. So we're halfway there.
Okay, and we're starting to incorporate more and more into our trivia days to keep it fun for everyone. We've got the Champion of Champions board that we're gonna, the winner every week, we put the winner on the board, and down the track we want to do a playoff with just the champions. We're hoping to get people up on a panel, and we're going to do that. We're looking at trying to work out exactly how we're going to do that. Excuse me. But so we want to do that. We've also continuing to do our prizes for the trivia win, and now we've also doing lucky numbers.
Hang on, just wait a minute.
This was heaps of fun last week.
See you, Trixie. Thanks for calling in. She has to go. So.
Oh, okay, Trixie. Thanks heaps for joining us.
Caesar Sales says, are you guys from New Zealand? Your accent reminds me of Matt from the YouTube channel Wasted Life. They do their life first, saw your channel in the suggestion box on their channel.
Oh,
we
excellent.
are from Queensland, Australia. So New Zealand's just across the way. Okay.
New Zealand's one of our neighbours. It's a fair way though. On the map it looks close, but even where the closest state to them, Queensland,
yeah,
I think. Well, it's on our side of Australia anyway, and still would take us a couple of hours in a plane.
Yes,
so,
longer in a boat.
Oh, you wouldn't do it in a boat unless it was a cruise ship.
Okay, so we have a lucky number.
To win a car. No.
A lucky number in here, and you will get. Ouch. I got stuck to this.
I think I might take my glasses off for the lucky number.
So lucky number will get a little I Love Australia pencil, little 80s koala, and a Simple Joys sticker. So from starting now, you need to guess a number between 1 and 100.
Okay, we want you to guess one number at a time.
And we won't say until we see it on the screen. So I got it.
Wow. First guess.
So I got the lucky number.
Are you psychic, Si? Si's just honed in ESP straight away. Bang.
Okay, so the lucky number was 89.
Collette even went to the trouble of cutting out a little stencil and doing it with nail polish and making it nice and easy to see.
So Si got the lucky, the year you met.
He knows.
Wow.
That is 1989 is the year we met.
1989 is the year we met. So that was our lucky number for this week.
Because it was the 80s, we wanted to choose an 80 number, and 89 was the year we met. So Simon got it exactly.
Well done.
That's using your noggin.
That's very clever. So I'll put that. Are you sure that's not 68?
Turn it upside down.
So I'll just put Simon's name on that. So I need to put that, send that off this afternoon.
That's so cool. Well done, Simon.
Well done.
Last week, it took ages to guess the number. And we were thinking, oh, 1 to 100 is too many numbers. But this week, someone guessed it straight away. So excellent.
Well done. No, he isn't. He's from the UK. Okay, so the lucky number will go up there, and we'll have a new nucky.
Ooh, I'd like a new nucky.
A new lucky number next week. Awesome.
Excellent. Yeah, it's just a little souvenir, an Australian pencil and a tiny little koala and a sticker. Yeah. And also, I've said it on his comments before, but I get just absolutely tickled pink when I see Si doing his vlogs. The top of his laptop has got our sticker on the front of it, and when I see that, I'm just blown away.
Awesome, well done.
If anyone wants to check out Simon's channel, he really does have just high caliber quality content. He does really good films with animals, nature, and now he started doing really awesome vlogs too.
Yeah, very good. Okay, so we'll give you, before we start, we'll give you a chance to go quickly grab a drink or go to the toilet.
If you need anything, a drink or toilet or anything, right now is the best time to do it, because we're going to have a little break from the questions at half time.
Or if you just need to refresh, we'll give you 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, for nature sub. Yeah, he does some awesome stuff. Just me.
It's a 12-year-old traveller, a hero there.
12-year-old traveller.
Oh, you mean the one that took off over to Bali, Tony's time? You have no idea.
No, news to me.
Okay, well, apparently, if this is what Tony's talking about, this kid got into trouble and he stole his mum's credit card and took off overseas. I think he was gone 3 days. And
how did the 12-year-old get to?
He turned up. He was found in Bali.
He must have travelled before to have all the passports and.
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I
mean, I ran away quite a few times when I was that age, but I never got outside the town, let alone the country.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. Both boys told me about it the other day when it flashed up on the screen, and he said, "Mum, there was this boy. He's between Fisher and Faron's age, because our boys are 12 and 14. So this kid was 13, and he said he took off to Bali."
That's bizarre. He
just lucky he was found. Oh, that's
his frightening age. His parents must have had a bit of money in the bank too for him to be able to just buy tickets and go wherever he wanted to.
Yeah.
Our boys couldn't get that far.
Okay, parents cancelled vacation plans and he decided he was going to go anyways.
Oh,
okay. Yes.
No, that doesn't sound like a hero to me.
No.
That sounds like someone who needs I was going to say a flogging, but
back in the day, we were
back in the 80s. Back in the 80s, he would have got the jug cord around his bum.
Yes. Yeah. He found an airline that would let him fly alone. That's scary.
Imagine your kid ended up in another country. That's bizarre. I'd be absolutely freaked out if our kids made it to the big city here by themselves, let alone to Bali.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that would be terrifying. Okay. Are we back yet?
We're back.
Oh, we attempted to, before we start, we'll do a little chit chat. We attempted to film Dick and Ed, not yesterday, but the day before. And Grant was doing the whole voiceover. It was quite funny, but the lighting wasn't that great. So we might have to do it again.
Yeah, I had good intentions. We went down to, there's a pile of bark, old compost down the paddock. And so we called it Bark Mountain. And we spent a fair bit of time down there too, but nothing worked out. So it was an afternoon of footage that we're not going to use, I don't think.
No, we'll have to do it again when that's better lighting.
Speaking of videos, though, we've made a real effort to throw a few videos up since we've been back.
Yes.
Because people were so generous in helping us get back. We wanted to make a big effort to get as many videos up and give you some content to watch. So thank you very much for all the views and comments on them.
We had Diesel.
Yep. Well, first I did a video, we're back.
Yeah.
We got heaps of views on that. That was awesome. So many just wonderful comments welcoming us back. And then
we had the Diesel one.
Yep, my big boy. I love my Diesel.
And then you had your Walk in the rain?
Walk in the rain. That was, I took, I've got just like a cheap GoPro. It's like a GoPro rip-off Collette bought me for Christmas. It was something like $30, but
Yeah.
I'm really surprised how good it does. And I took it out in the rain and I put it under water in the dam. If you get the time, Simon, I'd love it if you check that out. I mean, it's nowhere near the level of stuff that you do, but it's just me playing around with something different, and I really enjoyed it, and I'd love some feedback on that.
Hi, Fat Man. Take care, Mike. Thanks for calling in.
Yeah, really good to see you, Mike. Thank you. Thanks for the laughs, mate.
Uncle Archon said it's cooled off now. It's time to get back into those sheds.
It is too, yeah.
And then the last one we did was when we went out to Blackbutt on the weekend.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was a nice little visit out there.
So we really are loving getting back into the videos. We both like editing. Collette does it a lot better and faster than me.
A lot quicker.
Yeah. I muck around too long and I go back and forwards. A bit of OCD comes in. I do the same thing over and over.
Can people tell the difference when I edit or when he edits? That would be an interesting question because I know which ones I edit.
Yeah, because mine are always a little bit better.
Oh. Yes.
I love being able to watch your face when I say that. So yeah, thanks very much everyone for watching that and all the comments. I really appreciate it. I love hearing back from you and talking to you about it. So thank you.
Yeah, so that would be awesome to actually find out if they can pick which ones we do.
Yeah.
Maybe of Grant in that get up doing flash dancing.
I said to Collette she should hide across the street somewhere in town and just video me walking down the street like this and see everyone getting whiplash. I reckon we should do it, eh?
Oh, but we have to live in the township.
Should have gone to Blackbutt like this.
Yes, yeah. Oh, what a feeling.
Toyota.
Okay, let's do it.
Rightio, that's it. Half time's over. We hope everyone's caught up on lag. Refresh your screens if you need to, and we'll get back into the second half of trivia. And question number 16.
Cool.
Want me to do a couple, or are you happy?
I can do some.
Okay.
Or you can do some.
Yeah.
I'll give you the last 10.
Back to work.
Oh no, just back in time.
That's the awesome thing about live streams. They go to video. If you ever miss anything, you can just go back and watch a bit.
Yes. I can do the Toyota kick in the midair.
There's a really good picture of Steve Irwin at the front of Australia Zoo doing the Toyota ad jump.
Okay, number 16. In what country was Pac-Man video game first released?
Where did they first release Pac-Man?
And in what country was Pac-Man video game first released?
Oh, look at that. Everyone. Bang, bang, bang.
I need my school pad.
Hey, was Japan. Was Japan, Daniel-san.
Okay.
Heaps of right answers. Well done, everyone. Heaps of people know their 80s trivia.
And Laura.
It had to be either Japan or USA, eh? When I was young, I played football for a little bit, rugby league. And at the football club where we used to go, they got Pac-Man in there for the first time. I think it was about 83. Might have been 84. But it was early 80s anyway, and it just blew us away. It used to be 20 cents. You used to put your 20-cent piece in and have a game.
We just recently took the kids when we went to Fisher's birthday. We called into the shopping centre and they had a little sit-down arcade game of
old retro
Pac-Man.
game.
Okay, what kind of pants were good for breakdancing?
Yeah. What kind of pants were good for breakdancing in?
Atari coming up on the vlog with Pac-Man.
Cool.
Well done, Conklin. Parachute pants.
Uh-oh. Here come the hammer. Were that parachute pants that MC Hammer wore?
Yeah.
You can't touch this.
I've
been around the world, from London to Hammer. Go, Hammer hits a hammer, your hammer, and the rest can't go in vain. You can't touch this. Down.
Okay. And fried bologna.
Hammer time. A lot of times we still now pull up to a stop sign. It's certain stop signs. I like to do it at a stop sign where I take Gus to work. Every time we pull up there, I go like, stop, hammer time.
And the 80s had culottes too, didn't they? You hated culottes. The women pants that were sort of like a skirt, but they were long and
they could trick you into thinking they were a skirt, but they were long pants. But they were really loose and big baggy legs.
Yeah. He didn't like them. Skorts, yeah.
They were long. They went down to the ankles.
Yeah. Puppy of a breast said skorts. They were like skorts, but they were long. They were called culottes.
Yes, Manic. I reckon they were.
I loved them.
Culottes.
I loved them. Okay, number 18. What replaced the shoelace for a while in the 80s? Yes.
And then, excuse me, and then you started to get mixed hybrids as well. You would get some laces with this up the top. High-tech new Velcro.
Conklin, fried bologna, and Deep in the Woods. Yes, Velcro.
Did you get Conklin?
Yes, I did.
All right. Hey, we didn't do a tally at halftime.
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay.
You were sleeping.
I was probably singing or something.
Okay, who was the head villain on the Smurfs, and what was his cat's name?
Ooh.
La 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 la. I like the Smurfs.
I'm feeling particularly Smurfy. Gargamel and arsehole cat. Close.
Predictive text got
Well, I think he meant to put it.
No, he corrected himself down here.
A-hole.
Oh my goodness. I got red.
Gargamel and a-hole cat.
So the next one was fried bologna. And
man, that cat's got a big Smurf hole.
Oh, that was funny. Oh dear.
But that cat was that.
I make my eyes water, Conklin. Hey, aquatic.
Hey, aquatic garamis.
Make my mascara run. Turn up with panda eyes.
Oh, and then your cheek will see your true colors. And that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to show your true colors. They're beautiful like a rainbow. Okay, who released an album called Thriller in 1982? You know the first line of this song, don't you?
It's close to midnight. That's all I know. Dun, 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 dun.
80s was absolutely massive for Michael Jackson, wasn't it?
Another one gone. Fried bologna. Conklin.
MTV. The 80s was like the American invasion in our whole culture, wasn't it? Because like in the 70s and before the 80s, we had a lot of English TV sitcoms.
Yeah.
On the buses, some others do have them. Benny Hill, Love Thy Neighbour, heaps. Love Thy Neighbour? Yeah, Love Thy
Yes.
Neighbour.
And
there was lots. We had a lot of English comedy, The Goodies.
Yeah.
That sort of thing. But in the 80s, America just flooded the market. We had heaps of American TV sitcoms like Different Strokes, Alf, Happy Days, all the Laverne and Shirley. Everything was American there for ages.
Yeah. And then we had our own, like, that's Home and Away was born.
Yeah, I never used to watch
born.
Keeping Up Appearances, but it does sound familiar.
Neighbours was born.
Neighbours.
Home and Away. We had Kingswood Country too.
No, that was early 80s.
That was early 80s.
Not the Kingswood.
And like we were saying yesterday,
how politically correct everything
politically correct the 80s were, and now you have to watch what you say because people get offended. And Prisoner was 80s.
Prisoner was awesome.
So I loved the 80s.
If anyone watches Wentworth now, the original series of that was the Australian show Prisoner from the 80s, and it was just groundbreaking for its time. It was unreal.
Okay, you're number 21, baby.
Okay, time for me to do a few questions. I don't know whether I might have to take my glasses off.
Yeah, I think you might have.
Looks like I'm trying to read them through someone's window. Okay, where's my real glasses?
They're all over on the side. Who was the English comedy show who used to drink and smoke and host from a chair? David something.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. He did a lot of... Did he do... You mean interviews? I was thinking...
Dave Allen.
Dave Allen. Yeah, Dave Allen did a lot of religious jokes. I thought for a minute they might have been talking about the famous interviewer, Parkinson.
And who was the one?
He wouldn't have smoked.
We had one over here too who used to do the late nights.
Graham Kennedy.
Graham Kennedy.
Rightio, number 22. Name the concert in which music artists raised millions of dollars for famine relief in Ethiopia. So what was the name of the concert? There was all different artists. I remember it was massive. All the artists of the time were there.
Well done.
And the song they sung was, or one of the songs was...
Feed the world.
Feed the world. You are the one to make a better place. So let's start giving. There's a life we're living.
Okay. So,
we are the world.
Right.
We are the ones who make a better place. So let's start giving. So the name of the concert was Live Aid. Number 23. What cartoon did Fat Albert... Oh, this was a cartoon inside a cartoon. If anyone used to watch Fat Albert... Hey, it's Fat Albert. What cartoon did Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids watch all the time? So inside the world of Fat Albert, the kids used to gather together every afternoon and watch this cartoon on their TV.
Fried bologna. Got it. Hornet. JJ.
I'll take Hornet. When Collette asked me, I actually said Green Hornet. I thought it was Green Hornet, but it was Brown Hornet.
And black. I know. No, black.
Hey, how you going? Pickerick.
Pickerick has got a lucky one.
Sorry, I didn't.
Welcome in.
Sorry, I didn't make it to your live stream last night, Pickerick. I'll try and do that, but it was a little bit late. I was doing other things, trying to organise stuff for trivia, and I mean, I was still awake, but I was doing a few other things.
He was having a hard time escaping the 80s throughout the night.
Every time I laid down, everything started racing through my head, so I just get up and do things again.
Bye, Mark.
The brown hornet. You got all the scores, baby?
Yes, I have.
All right. Well done, people. These dolls were the most popular toy of the 80s. I find that hard to believe. The most popular.
They were.
They had a signature on their butts. So we're looking for a 3-word answer. That'll do. 2 words will do.
And mine's buried in a box in the shed.
I don't know if they were the most popular, but they were definitely one of them.
They were.
Yeah.
Everybody had one.
Wow, I didn't.
Many.
All right, let's get away from dolls and let's try something a bit more up my alley.
Hi.
The next question is about He-Man. In the show He-Man, by the power of Grayskull. In the show He-Man, what was the name of Skeletor's castle? So where was Skeletor's castle in He-Man? I have the power.
I used to turn this cartoon off.
What?
I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
You big girl.
No.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's somewhere particular.
All right, I'll give you as a clue. It's something mountain. I said Grayskull originally too, Simon, but it's not.
Yes, you made it back, just me.
Yay, just me's back. No, Pickerick, it's not Grayskull. It is something mountain. I remember my cousin.
Very close.
My cousin had the actual castle, and it had these on it. So yeah, it's so close. It does start with S, but it's not Skull Mountain, Zoe.
Hey, Ken.
Oh,
Snake
so
Mountain.
close.
Well done.
Yay, Snake Mountain.
So it was Snake Mountain.
Snake Mountain. Brownback Mountain. Yeah, there was no such thing as Brokeback Mountain back then.
So Snake Mountain.
If you Google it, there is some really funny clips of He-Man and Skeletor together.
They're talking about that funny thing that my brother loved.
Yeah, his tiger. Remember his
what was
tiger?
Battle Cat or something?
Battle Cat.
Battle Cat.
Oh, I used to wish I could have a battle cat. Thanks, Raven.
Okay.
What number are we up to?
Number
26. What did people desperately try to avoid getting on Press Your Luck? So Press Your Luck was a game show, wasn't it?
Yes.
TV game show.
Welcome back, Grace.
So what did people desperately try to avoid getting on Press Your Luck?
And they were...
I'm not reading that out, Conklin.
Yes.
Hey, Pickerick. All right, Pickerick just shot up to 2 points.
And Laura.
Any confetti's coming in late for Snake Mountain.
And Pitbull Mum.
Pitbull Mum.
Okay, so yes, it was a whammy.
Did you get Laura?
Yes.
Awesome. Well done, everyone. Now, this will be interesting because there's heaps to choose from. It doesn't matter what 3, but I want full names of, and it can be any 3, but you have to give me 3 in one answer. So
yeah, just wait until if you're lagging, can hit refresh because we've gotten getting answers from the previous one.
When you want to refresh.
I can't refresh.
I'm joking. Okay, so this next question is give me 3 names. So I want them all together in the one answer. Deep in the woods is guessing. No.
He hasn't said the question yet.
You can't guess it. No, it's not the Ghost in Pac-Man. So, everyone caught up, I reckon?
No, and it's not Ninja Turtles.
It's not turtles either. Good guesses. All right. Name 3 Muppets from the Muppet Show.
And that can be any 3.
I have got a long list here of ones that I will obviously accept. There's some here that I never even could remember.
Name 3 Muppets.
So there's a couple of real obvious ones, but you can choose any ones you want. Okay, Conklin's first in with Kermit, Fozzie, and Gonzo. Next is Fried Bologna with Kermit, Miss Piggy, and Beaker.
And then
Simon with Kermit, Animal, and Fozzie. Fozzie Wozzie was a bear. Animal.
They seem to be the most popular.
And Kermit.
Kermit, Miss Piggy, and Animal. Yours favourite was Animal.
Animal.
Grouchy Piggy and Kermit.
And Beaker was funny. Beaker, Beaker.
Animal, Fozzie, and Kermit. So that was just a fun one. Anybody can name anything.
You know who probably my absolute favourite was? The Hecklers.
Yeah. The Swedish.
The Swedish. Noodle-dee, 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 noodle-dee. Noodle-dee, noodle-dee-dee.
Somewhere
You'll find
over
it.
the rainbow. No.
That's the Wizard of Oz.
Okay. Don't ask me to sing.
I think that's the Wizard of Oz.
Love the Cookie Monster. Look up the Yip Yip ones.
Yip, yeah, the Yip Yips. And also Mana Mana. Mana Mana. Mana Mana. Mana Mana. All right, we're getting right up to brass tacks now. Number 28. Only 3 questions left, everyone.
You missed that one. Are you leaving that one to last?
Ah, I did miss it. I skipped over it.
You did.
All right. Do you want me to do it now?
And Turbo Baby still loves Elmo.
Elmo. Tickle me, Elmo. Okay. What were the names of the host and his sidekick on Fantasy Island?
Bus, the plane.
Bus, the plane is coming. The plane is coming. The host of the island used to wear a white suit, and his little friend would wear a miniature white suit. Oh, our Conklins is onto it. So I want both names. I'll only accept both names here.
Zoe got Tattoo and Mr. Rourke.
Yep.
And Fried.
Awesome.
JJ got Tattoo, Mr. Rourke, and the guy. Tattoo and the guy.
Well done. Yeah, Tattoo was easy to remember. I thought a few people might have trouble with Mr. Rourke. Can you remember his real name?
Oh, no.
Rodriguez or some Spanish sounding name.
No idea.
All right. I'll go back to the one I missed. What in Karate Kid, what was the name of the dojo that Daniel's rivals trained in? And this is going to be a new sequel, a new series coming up on RedTube.
Yes.
Next month. So what was the name of the dojo in the Karate Kid that Daniel's rivals trained in? It was Sensei Kreese's dojo.
Okay, so Fried and Psy. I know it's just a spelling. And Laura.
I'll accept close enough spelling. Autocorrect would have got a few people too. Yeah, it is Cobra Kai.
You've been hanging out.
I have been waiting and waiting. I've been watching every trailer as soon as it comes out. Sometimes I've watched the trailers a few times a night.
Yeah.
Because I'm really impressed with it. Looks like it's going to have a lot of layers. It's not just going to be two-dimensional and a bit cheesy. I thought at first, oh, this could be really cheesy, but it looks like it's going to be good. If anyone liked The Karate Kid, Google the trailers for Cobra Kai.
Oh, you've also been watching old reruns of.
Yeah, and I watched interviews with Pat Moran. Pat Moran was Mr. Miyagi. He's dead now.
He was just recently on Jimmy Fallon too, wasn't he?
Daniel Russo.
Yeah.
Ralph Macchio.
Yeah.
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 Cobra Kai. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be really good. I'm waiting for that one. 2nd of May it comes on RedTube.
And New Watership Down and He-Man. Yeah.
With the Watership Downs, I thought someone told me that was released a while back, but I looked it up. It looks like it's not even released yet.
Oh, okay.
So it's a remake that they've just done.
I don't know. It's just going to be a TV series, isn't it? Or is it just going to be 3 parts?
It's on Netflix. I think it's like a 4-part miniseries. So I'll be watching it. And number 29. Oh, it's about time we had these in the 80s questions.
Manic must have been channeling in.
Hey, Manic's got the psychic channel happening.
It's going to be 4 parts.
Ready? Gizmo from Gremlins is a mogwai. What is something you should never do with a mogwai after midnight? Hey, Rum Mug. Haven't seen you in ages, mate. Good to see you. Yeah, Watership Down. Watership Down was the old movie with the rabbits, the animated one.
Don't feed them after midnight.
There are 3 rules you must remember with the mogwai. Never, ever, no matter how much he begs or pleads or asks, never, ever feed him after midnight. Never get him wet. And never expose him to bright light. How many people got feed them? Heaps.
Yeah.
I love Gremlins. It was a good movie.
And Gremlins too was a little bit scarier.
Yeah. It freaked our kids out.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, you should watch the Gremlins. And they got scared. Okay, we're down to our last question for the 30s. Number 30. If you grew up in the 1980s, you probably had a VHS or VCR. What does VHS stand for?
A contraption that one of them went in. Can't read it.
Monkey magic. Bam, bam, bam.
Manic.
Monkey magic. Bam, bam, bam.
Manic. Where are you here? There.
It's
Hey, Winterland, welcome.
This is what kept me up so long last night. All these things I kept thinking about, like, I can remember when all this stuff very first came out. Like, I was really little and my auntie took me into the store, and it was just a normal store, but at the back they had a wall filled with shelves, and they had like about 30 video cassette tapes on it, and they were all beta, B-E-T-A, and that was before the VHS came out. So you had to get beta tapes. Anyone remember them? They're the same as them, except that was the first beta models. And I just blown away the advances in technology from videos first coming out, and then DVDs, Blu-rays, and now just about everything's online and downloaded.
I'm just doing a tally.
Cool, Collette's tallying. That's a busy list you've got there.
I know.
Heaps of people on it.
Don't try and read it because it's I know where I'm going with it. Okay. We have a winner. But I'll go through.
Thanks, Mario.
I'll go through and we'll work our way up there. So Winter.
Where, what, who?
Winter on 1, Grace 1, Zoe 1, Pitbull Mum on 1, Turbo on 1, Aussie on 1, Bleached on 1, Den on 1, Lina on 1. Then we have Deep in the Woods on 2, Pickerick on 2, Tony's Time on 2, then John JJ, which is John Jacobs, on 3, Annie Confetti on 3, Manic on 4, the Couch Family on 4. They must have stepped out. I haven't heard
Well
from them.
done. A few people have stepped out,
Yeah.
but thank you so much to all these people that have got scores on the board. It's not easy to get up on the board with everyone at it and different net speeds and so many questions. So well done.
New Jersey on 2, Coping Alone on 1. We've got Trixie Cat on 9, Psy on 13, and today's winner is Fried Bologna on 22.
Wow. Awesome,
So,
Joe.
That's an awesome score. Congratulations, Fried Bologna.
And of course, our lucky number goes to Simon.
So Cy got the lucky number, and Fried Bologna won today's trivia. So he will get his name up on the special little board.
And a very special thank you to R. Conklin for being a wrench for us.
Yes.
Really appreciate that, R. Conklin. Thank you. If anyone's never checked out R. Conklin's channel, make sure you head over there and say good day to him. He's got a bit of art where he does art live sometimes on live streams.
Yeah.
And he's got lots of cool things back in his channel if you want to go back and have a look at his guitars he's made. Really creative, intelligent, just really nice man if anyone wants to check out R. Conklin.
You got 7,
Pickerick
Laura.
has live streams all the time. There's heaps of good channels in here. Lots of people in here with cool videos. Rum Mug. I haven't caught up with a lot of you people. Sorry I haven't been around to your pages. We were offline for a while.
Horsehair Laura got 7.
People in here that have supported us for months and months and months. John Jacobs has always been a really big supporter. Yeah, just so many people. I can't single out everybody, but thank you very much to everyone. We really appreciate you joining us for a bit of fun and trivia and laughs along the way and all the support and the friendships that we've been making. Just I really love interacting with you on comments on the videos. It's just unbelievable. It really blows us away how much people care.
Okay, Fried Bologna says, I want on the board. So they're playing for the board.
Yeah.
But you can pass my prize down, please.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I don't know where all the letters are. But I'm gonna shorten Fried Bologna's name down to Fried.
Yeah, same. Okay, well, if it's all right, can we pass the prize down onto, just looking at the next highest. Well, I know Conklin will pass, so.
Not necessarily. You better ask him.
Well, Conklin, do you want the prize or would you like to pass it also? Because there's Simon also. We've got Fried, then Simon, then Conklin Laura, who hasn't won before. So it's up to R. Conklin and Cy.
But if they want the prize,
if you want the prize,
that's fine. It's not like it's $1 million.
No. It's a sticker, the card, a badge, and a magnet. Got to bend down. So that's the prize. So I'll leave it up to you guys if you want to.
So officially, the next one in line for the prize is Simon.
And then after Simon, it will be Conklin. And then after Conklin, it will be Laura.
Yep. How you been, Rum Mug? Me old favourite green friend. His flower horn's getting big. Yeah, I haven't got any flower horns left now at Rum Mug. I had to try and cut down a little bit and I sold a few. Okay.
So Simon will pass to, I'll keep the lucky number. Yes.
Yeah, that's good, Simon, definitely. Can't believe he got that so quick too.
We've got Vegemite. We can send Vegemite if you want Vegemite. But
yeah, we have got Vegemite.
We're not going to force Vegemite onto people if they don't want it. So we do have Vegemite.
I'll go and grab one.
So Conklin, it's on to you if you want the prize. Might have been easier doing a lucky draw again. Okay, so it goes to Laura.
Woohoo! Congratulations, Laura. Well done. And 7 is an awesome score too.
Yeah.
That is really good when there's so many people.
So Laura, if you can contact me either on Twitter or our Facebook or through YouTube and just give us your address and we'll post off a little package for you.
So normally we buy Vegemite in a jar. Well, I mean, we buy a big jar because we use it. But to send away to people, I bought these little packs, 10 happy little portions. Ooh. So in that pack, we get these little ones. And that's just like a little sample pack. It's enough for like 2 sandwiches.
Thank you, Baloney. So that's what we'll send if you, yes, she said she wants Vegemite. Please send Vegemite. Excellent. Okay, awesome.
Good one. Good luck.
Okay, so that's our winners.
And if you do want to film, we love watching videos of people trying the Vegemite too.
And a koala that I've been wearing the whole show.
Oh, we forgot about the little koala.
So, the little koala.
You nearly stole the koala.
So, yes, awesome.
Excellent. So that's a little prize pack for our trivia winner tonight, which is Laura. And Fried Baloney gets his name on the champion board.
Okay, and so next week will be the last week for the pros, I think. We'll have our 4 winners, and then we'll change the prizes so people can get different things.
Okay.
Yep. So we'll continue with our cards and our little koalas and the stickers and that sort of thing. And then after next week's, the following weeks, we'll have different prizes awarded to different things.
Because we've been doing similar prizes for a couple of months now.
Yeah. And that's why our winners that have won have passed down because they've already won a prize. So we will do a refresh of different prizes after that.
We'll keep you updated on that.
Yeah.
And thanks for all the people that checked out Colette's little trailer for today's show too. I love that little video she did of the 80s stuff. I always look forward to see what she's going to do. It
was fun reminiscing through it, like, because the gel shoes, they were like your feet would sweat in them.
Handbags. Did anyone really use them handbags?
Yes, I had one.
You could see everything inside it.
Yeah, and we used to have another variation of that was like matchstick bags that you could see through, like they were made out of wood.
The ones I'm talking about are like a plastic, like big, what do you call it? A net, sort of like these glasses, but a handbag.
Yeah, yeah. Minette watched it several times. Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you very much.
So much fun. I don't know what next week's theme's going to be, but it will be fun also.
Well, we could do another decade. Could do the 70s or 60s or 90s.
Yeah.
We're still open for suggestions too. A couple I've sort of lost in comments a while back. If anyone wants to make any fresh suggestions for themes, we're open to suggestions.
We could do the 70s. We were both born in the 70s.
Yeah.
So if you're happy to stick with the decades, or Simon says the 90s.
The 90s is a bit of a blur to me, mate. I was lying in bed last night and I was thinking about all the things in the 80s, and the later it got into the 80s, the less I could remember, and the 90s just seemed to have disappeared in my head due to what I was doing at the time.
Awesome. Thanks, Manek. The 70s. 70s. We might do the 70s next week.
And we've got a few yeses for 90s, so we might have to...
We'll go back in time.
And then go forward.
We're
going back, Doc.
So next week, we've decided we'll be 70s.
Yeah.
So get.
Well, the old saying for the 60s was, if you remember the 60s, you weren't there.
Might have to draw flowers on our faces.
Yeah, that was more the 60s, the hippies.
The hippies were in the 70s too.
Yeah, they had flower power too. Yeah, flares, flares, bell bottoms, peace symbols, tie-dye.
I was in Malaysia for a lot of the 70s.
Yeah.
So, Hey, Southern Mama.
Special mention to Simon. Thank you for staying up so late. It's really late in the UK for you now, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd be nearly 3 o'clock.
Would it?
70s was discos.
Oh, yeah.
It was such 70s and 80s was such a fun 20 years.
Yeah, well, we weren't adults either. That makes a big difference.
No responsibilities. Yeah, heading towards 3 a.m.
Ooh, big one for Simon.
Yeah, awesome. Okay, we might call it a day. We're going to go have some lunch and spend some time with our kiddies that are home from school because of it's Anzac Day. So thank you, Laura. I just received it. Thank you. So thank you all for joining us on our 80s trivia. I hope you've had fun.
Totally gnarly, dude. Love you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a ball with this. Good to see you again, Rum Mug. You too, JJ. Excellent. Thank you to all our regulars and welcome to any newcomers. We hope to see you all again next week. And in between now and then, I might catch you in comments in the videos if you watch them. Thanks again.
Bye.